Hey, how's everybody doing today? Give yourself a hand. How's everybody doing today? Listen, this is 1247 The Great One. You guys know me, YouTube, and all that good stuff, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through, showing you boys some love on the playback, whatever. Appreciate everybody. Listen, guys, it's going to be a good one. Question just came to my mind. I'm going to get straight into it. Straight into it. But hey, listen, before that, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I know I'm getting, the channel's growing. It's growing pretty good. I just want you guys to just like, share, and subscribe to my main videos. I know you guys are killing those shorts that I'm putting up. You guys are crushing the shorts. Once again, I want to give you a hand for that. Appreciate everybody showing love on my shorts. Show the same love on my regular videos. Show some love. Anyways, we're gonna get into it. Man. Here's a question I gotta ask. Here's the question. You guys see it in the title box. For the question, for the 80%, between the 75-80% of you gentlemen still sitting around in the Communitah, gentlemen, what is your function going to be in the next 10 to 15 years? Let's rewind that. Gentlemen, what is your function going to be within in the next 10, 15 years of you being in this American Black community? I just want to know what your function is going to be. Because I did a video the other day talking about these women claiming they're independent. And the first word we talked about being independent was being free. So, gentlemen, the 75 to 80% of you guys still in the community, still sitting around doing whatever it is that you're doing. I know some of you guys are working hard and things of that nature, but you know, there's a lot of you guys still around doing whatever it is that you're doing. That's great. No hate, no shade, no nothing like that. But I just want to know what your function will be in the next 10 to 15 years. That's a burning question that I have. What is your function? What will the community, I guess that's the first question. Second question, what will the community look like in the next 10 to 15, the next 10, 15, 20 years? Next, 2 decades? What will the community look like within, let's say, 2033, 20 years? You talking about 2043? What will the community look like in 2033 and in 10 years after that, 2043? What will it look like? What will it look like? Because I'm trying to figure out the logic, right? Because like I told you, gentlemen, I'm no longer going to point the finger at these women in the community. I know where gentlemen, well, here's the thing. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about me. I know where they stand. And they're going to ride with this American government till the wheels fall off. So they're already locked in. They've been locked in for the last 50 some odd years already, ever since the 60s. And they're still locked in with your so-called American government. So gentlemen, I'm just trying to figure out what is your function right now? Because it doesn't seem like you gentlemen even have a function right now. You gentlemen claim that you're leaders in this community, but at the same time, this female is claiming to be independent. So I'm confused. Help me out. Help me out, gentlemen. You claim that you're leaders in this community, but the same female claims herself to be independent from you. So, gentlemen, what function, what part do you play right now in any society? Because you can't really claim yourself to be a part of her community if it's damn near 80% single mothers, number one, Then on top of that, they're claiming to be independent from you. That's number two. So, gentlemen, I'm trying to figure out your logic. I can't, I'm not, like I said, I'm done with her. I'm just trying to figure out your logic. What are you going to do in the next 10 to 20 years? What are you gentlemen going to form another another group somewhere? No, seriously, seriously. Are you gentlemen going to form a separate group besides this community you guys keep claiming that you're a part of, but these women claim that they're independent from you from? So I'm just trying to figure out, what are you gentlemen going to do in the next 10 to 20 years? What will you do? What is your what excuse me. I'm stuttering. What will your function be in the next 10 to 20 years? Like, have you gentlemen thought this out? Those of you still, the 70, the 75, the 80% of you guys still in the community doing whatever it is that you're doing. Have you gentlemen thought like what the future holds for you in the United States within the next decade or 2 decades? Have you gentlemen thought about this? Seriously, have you gentlemen thought about your future in the United States with this community that you guys claiming, but this female is not claiming you? Have you gentlemen thought about what your future holds? My bad, got the wrong thing up there. Seriously, gentlemen, have you thought about what your future holds? Huh? What is your future going to look like, gentlemen, without the women that you claim that's with you? What is your future going to look like with the woman that says she's free from you? What is your future going to look like when she's not in the picture? Seriously, gentlemen, what is that going to look like? Because I have some real, gentlemen, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have some real concerns about you, gentlemen. I have some real concerns about you, gentlemen. I don't think things are looking good for you right now. To me, if you ask me personally, I think you gentlemen are a bunch of sitting ducks. You gentlemen look like a bunch of sitting ducks. I don't understand. Like, you gentlemen are trying to hold on to something that's you're losing grip on. Like, day by day, you're losing grip on this community, gentlemen. Every single day, this female has got the backing of her government. She can do whatever. She's free from you to do whatever she wants to do. Gentlemen, what is your future going to look like? I'll wait. I'll wait, gentlemen, because things are not looking too good for the 70-something%, especially you guys in the middle class. Especially you gentlemen, you 50-something, out that 80% of you guys that's still here. There's a good 50-something, 55% of you guys out the 80 that's in the middle class. So what are you gentlemen going to do? I'm really perplexed. How you say perplexed? Gentlemen, I'm really befuddled. Gentlemen, what are you going to do with your life in the next 10 to 20 years? Especially you gentlemen in the middle class. Because Pookie, listen, I'm gonna be honest. Pookie and Ray Ray, I think they're spoken for. I think, listen, Keisha and them are gonna ride for Pookie and Ray Ray all day. You know, that's only I'd say what out the 80%. They said what 55% is in the middle class. So that leaves what, like 25%. in the lower class. I'm just saying, just rough ballpark, just rough ballpark. You know, just doing some numbers. Anyways, gentlemen, I'm just really trying to figure things out. I really have a concern for you, gentlemen, that's still sitting around, especially in the middle class in the community. What are you gentlemen going to do in the next 10 to 20 years? What are you gentlemen? What is the game plan for your life without this woman? Uh-oh. Without the woman that you claim that's rocking with you, but she says she's independent from you, gentlemen, what is your life in the United States going to look like? This is I'm not playing. I'm dead serious, gentlemen. What are you gentlemen in the community? You say, oh, I'm gonna stick here, I'm gonna stick it out and blah blah blah. Great, you're gonna be here, you're gonna stick it out, this, that, and the third. Cool. So what is your plans, my brothers? What is your plan? Because your plan certainly can't be with Keisha and them, because Keisha, she's you know, she done knocked you out. Hold up, she done knocked you out the box. She done gave you a 2-piece. Keisha done gave you the 2-piece and the biscuit, gentlemen. So you can't say, hey, listen, yeah, this is what my future gonna be with these women. No, these women have given you, have said they're gone. So I'm just trying to figure out, gentlemen, what is your life going to look like without Keisha? Huh, gentlemen? What is your life going to look like without Keisha? I want to laugh so bad, but gentlemen, listen, I'm dead serious. What the is your life going to look like without Keisha, gentlemen, within the next 10 to 20 years? If things keep going the way it's going right now, gentlemen, what is your function? It's funny how, you know, I go to the Black Manosphere, I go by you guys' channels, you guys do all this talking about what the black female this, and she's doing this, and the Section 8 and all this wild stuff. Okay, cool. But you gentlemen are not talking about your future in the United States within the next 10 to 20 years. You gentlemen are not discussing this. And that's the part that doesn't, I don't get it. Like, you gentlemen talk about what Keisha and Daquana and Laquita is doing all day, and they're doing this and they're twerking and doing this and doing that. Cool. I'm just trying to figure out, what is your plan in the next 10 to 20 years? I'm not even gonna go. I'm not gonna go 30, 50. I'm not gonna go that. I'm not gonna go 50 years down the road. I'm gonna say, it's a legit question. In the next 10 to 20 years, you so-called gentlemen, you Black American men in the middle class in the Communitah, what are your plans, my friends? What is your plan? What is your plans? Those are you still riding the Black love train and all that good stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna hate. Matter of fact, I'll give you applause, man. I'll give you applause for that. You still holding on to the Black love, and someday you still believe in the Martin Luther King speech and I have a dream and all that good stuff. And it's funny how Martin Luther King said that 50 years ago, but Keisha is saying something totally different today. Because Keisha ain't talking about I have a dream. You are. You gentlemen, to me, still stuck back in the 60s. You gentlemen claim that you're up to speed, and you claim that you're you know, we up on the times, we know what time it is, and this, that, and the third. But you gentlemen are not discussing your future plans on these panels. And that's what's what's eating me up right now. You gentlemen are not discussing your future plans for yourself in the future, 10 to 20 years down the road. You gentlemen are not discussing these plans. Like, I don't understand how you gentlemen are that comfortable. This female, I hate to say that. This female has told you to your face. Hold up a second. This female has told you to your face she's not with you. Especially you gentlemen in the middle class. Keisha and them said, we are not with you. So what do you gentlemen, what like, gentlemen, does your future not matter to you right now? Does your future not matter to you right now, gentlemen? Seriously, does your future not matter to you right now? Because you gentlemen all day, you point the finger, you point the finger, and you point the finger. Well, gentlemen, I'm pointing the finger at you like, gentlemen, yo, what the are you doing with your life? What the is your plans? Like, I'm trying to figure out, peace and love to the so-called black manosphere and all that good stuff. But hell, will even a black manosphere exist in the next 10, 20 years? Once again, not throwing shots, not clowning anybody, not trying to get underneath anybody's skin. But seriously, gentlemen, will even a black manosphere exist in the next 10 to 20 years? The way that things are going right now, gentlemen, do you think the black manosphere is going to exist in the next next 5 to 10 years? Seriously, this is a serious question. I know you get red pill this and red pill that. Cool. I know Bob and Bill and Robert and all them, they probably gonna be rocking and rolling. But seriously, gentlemen, as the things are going now, gentlemen, will the black manosphere even exist? Seriously. I'm just trying to figure out how are you gentlemen claiming to be men? You're claiming to be some type of deity. You're claiming to be kings and this, that, and the third. But gentlemen, how are you claiming? Well, first, to be a king, you need what? A kingdom, right? So how are you gentlemen claiming to be a king? You don't have a kingdom, and the woman that you're supposed to be with are not with you. So gentlemen, you look silly right now. You gentlemen, you 70 something to 75 80% of you guys still sitting around the community, you guys look absolutely silly. Because the 20 to 25% of men, they're rolling. Either be passport, SYS, BM, MGTOW, whatever. I'm gonna say between the Pareto rule, right? The 80-20. I'm gonna say the 75 to 80% of gentlemen still in a Communitah. Gentlemen, I'm just trying to figure out, what are you gentlemen doing? What is your future plans? Like, instead of talking about this female Keisha doing twerking at the gas station, twerking in church or whatever, gentlemen, you gentlemen need to be discussing plans on what are you gentlemen going to do? Because the way it is looking, you gentlemen, you man, I'm just trying to figure out what function are you going to play, gentlemen, in this society? Are you just going to be straight? Like, are you going to be straight up? How you say? Are you going to be straight up tools? Like, you're going to be a straight up tool? Because now it's kind of like, they're playing with it a little bit. It's like, yeah, you're a tool, but it's not blatant. It's not, they're not saying it straight out. Yeah, we're using you for X, Y, and Z. I hear it a little bit here and there, but gentlemen, within the next 10 to 20 years, it's going to be, they're going to let you know they're going to use you. Because you hear it here and there, because, you know, you still hear it here and there. Yeah, what you here for, you're not paying the bills and what you're good for, blah, blah, blah. But gentlemen, but then on the other side, you still hear, oh, black man, we love you. Blackity black love, this, that, and the third. So it's kind of, I hear a mixture of, it's like trail mix. It's a mixture of responses I'm hearing right now from these women. But gentlemen, within the next 10 to 20 years, I think it's going to be blatantly in your face. Yeah, we're using you for whatever we can get out you. I think that's what's going to be in the next 10, 20 years. I don't think it's not even going to be a afterthought. What you gentlemen represent to them and what you're here for. I don't think it's going to be this juggling thing we're doing now. I think within the next 10 to 20 years, gentlemen, it's going to be straight in your face. This is what you're here for. So I'm just trying to figure out, gentlemen, for the love of God, what is your plan for the future? The 70 to 80% of you guys still sitting up in the Communitah somewhere. What is your plan for the future? What is the point of getting up on panels for 5-6 hours talking about Keisha, who's already said she's independent from you? What's the point? Do you gentlemen not care about your future? Hold up. Let's rewind that. Do you gentlemen not care about your future? Like, I'm talking to you guys like I don't, it's just weird. I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone. Seriously, I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone. I don't know why. It's just like, you men talk about silly stuff. Don't get me wrong, I've showed videos of Keisha twerking in Jimmy John's and stuff like that too, but it is what it is. This is what time, you know, this is what time the Communitah these women are on. These independent women are on. They're on that type of time. They're on demon time. Like, what? Like, I can't point the finger at Keisha no more. This is what time. Listen, gentlemen.
These women are on demon time. The question is, what time are you gentlemen on?
That's the question, gentlemen. What time are you on? She's on demon time. These women have said it out their mouth. I'm on demon time. There's plenty of videos that you gentlemen can pull up that these women talk about. They're on demon time. I'm just trying to figure out, gentlemen, what time are you on? What is your priority right about now? How is the family situation going to look in the next 10, 20 years? Huh? How's that family dynamic going to work out within the next 10 to 20 years in this so-called Black Communitah? Gentlemen, are you gentlemen not thinking about this? I'm just, for the life of me, it's just stuff that's common sense to a lot of you guys out there. It just ain't that common. Like, gentlemen, if the Communitah keeps going down this road you guys are going down, what is the outcome? Seriously, because now you talking about chill. You talking about these women are independent from you. So listen, gentlemen, that nuclear family stuff y'all talking about, that's bye-bye. Ten, 20 years from now, gentlemen, yep, I'm going there, gentlemen. In the next 10 to 20 years, gentlemen, you probably gonna look stupid if you get on one knee and ask Keisha to marry you. Gentlemen, y'all think I'm playing? I'm dead serious. These women are going to be you gentlemen even think about getting on one knee and asking Keisha and them to marry you, gentlemen, she's probably gonna laugh in your face. You guys think I'm playing. These little ones, I mean, these younger ones, these younger girls out here, these Gen Z females, bro, it's a wrap. Millennial females, they still trying to whatever, but these Gen Z females in the community, man, is over. It's over. I don't think there's a chance between the Gen Z female and male. I think that's a wrap. That's a done deal. That's done. These young boys out here are not even. Let's be honest. A lot of these young boys out here are not even looking for Keisha. They not looking at all. Hell, some of these Gen Z cats, they sitting up in the suburbs. They millennial or baby boomer mama and daddy, moved out to the countryside or to the suburbs. So yeah, these young men in the Gen Z generation, yeah, they gone. It's a wrap. So I guess I'm looking at my age group, the millennials and maybe the guys born in the 70s, maybe between the 80s and the 70s. I guess I'm talking to you guys because these young cats, they're out the door. Like I said, I'm 41 right now. I'm just trying to figure out the gentleman in my age group, a little bit older than me, in the millennial group, and the guys before me. Like, what are you gentlemen going to do? Because in 10 years, I'll be what, 52. 20 years, I'll be 62. And gentlemen, I'm not around in no Communitah. Period. I'm not playing footsies with none of these women. So, John, I know what I'm about to do. Because whatever this is my last hoorah with with all y'all. Hell, I don't even know if I'm gonna be here in the United States in the next 10 to 20 years. I'm just gonna be honest. So I'm just trying to figure out, gentlemen, it's a legitimate question. What are you gentlemen listen, what is your function gonna be in 10, 20 years? How is the family dynamic gonna look like in 10 to 20 years? Will there even be a so-called black manosphere in 10 to 20 years? What are you gentlemen's plans on trying to get this woman to get on your program within the next 10 to 20 years, gentlemen? These are some of the legitimate questions. What are you gentlemen going to do? What are you gentlemen in the so-called black community? What are you gentlemen going to do? I'm concerned. Especially you gentlemen still out here, still clapping cheeks with Keisha and them, gentlemen. And she's already declared her independence from you. So, gentlemen, how is that dynamic? How is that family dynamic within the next 10 to 20 years really going to look like? Have you gentlemen has that thought process, has that even come across your mind? Huh? Has that even come across your mind? What the family dynamic is going to look like within the next 10 to 20 years? I mean, gentlemen, good God Almighty, gentlemen, seriously, what is the single motherhood rate going to be like in the next 10, 20 years? Huh, gentlemen? If we damn near sitting at 80% now, gentlemen, in the next 10 years, what is that single motherhood rate going to be? You basically talking about 7 to 8 out of 10 women in the community are single mothers, gentlemen. Like, seriously, like, are you gentlemen gonna play the stepfather role? Here's another thing that just came to my mind. Wow. My bad. Something just came to my mind. So, because I know I've been seeing a lot of things about polygamy and stuff like that. So are you all you gentlemen are going to be in polyamorous relationships now? Seriously, are you gentlemen because if I'm looking at it now, if we talking about damn near 7, so out of 10 women, you got between 7 and 8 women that's already single mothers. And a lot of you gentlemen, they said 50, for the numbers, it's 50 some odd percent of you gentlemen that are childless with no kids. So you gentlemen are really behind the 8 ball. You're really behind the 8 ball with this particular group of women. So are you gentlemen? Okay, so will these women in your community that you keep claiming, will these women have multiple husbands? I'm trying to, gentlemen. I'm trying to figure out the logic. Things are just coming to me. I'm just asking questions as things come to me, gentlemen. Will these women in this community that's damn near 80% as of right now, single mothers, will these women have multiple husbands? Because I don't see no other way how this is going to work. Like, it's either these women going to have multiple husbands or you gentlemen will be a stepfather. Like, you're not going to have any other choice. Like, gentlemen, you don't really have any other choice. Like, right now, you really don't have any choice. Like, it's dwindling, like, right now. So, in the next 10 years, gentlemen, the single motherhood rate is going to look like what? And we're talking about another 10 more years after that. What is that single? It's damn near going to be 100%. Or probably 100%. I'm just saying. So you gentlemen trying to find a female that's without children, but they still claiming to be free and independent. Gentlemen, it looks like a big show. It looks like a big show. It's looking ugly right now, John. Do you gentlemen not have foresight? Do you guys not have a vision? I have a particular vision for this community in the next 10, 20 years, gentlemen. It looks ugly. I'm just trying to figure out the gentlemen, you guys get up here on panels, you gentlemen claim to be red pill and black manosphere and things of that nature. Nothing wrong with that. Once again, no shade. No shade to all the black manosphere guys and the red pill guys. I'm just trying to figure out the game plan within the next 10 to 20 years for you gentlemen. Because those who are going to practice the SYSBM, they're gone. The gentleman that's going to practice a passport bros, they're gone. Hell, you probably gonna see a exodus. Exodus is happening right now. So I'm trying to figure out, gentlemen, once again, for the 70, 75 to 80% of you gentlemen still sitting up in the community somewhere, what are you gentlemen going to do in the community? Are you gentlemen going to break off and form your own community somewhere? Like how is it going to work? Seriously, gentlemen, how is this thing going to work for you? You guys think I'm playing? I'm dead serious. How is this situation going to work out for you, gentlemen? How is it going to work out? Like this, I'm asking for a friend. I'm just asking for a friend, gentlemen. How is the situation in the community, the way it's looking right now, the trajectory or projection, 10 to 20 years down the road, how is this whole scenario going to play out between you and this group of women right here who claim they're free from you? So how is that situation? How you guys going to meet in the middle? I'm still trying to figure that out. Right? We still talking about the female f***ery, right? Shout out to my man Obsidian. His thing is black female f***ery. Okay, cool. So black female f***ery, but what is your plan with this woman who's doing the black female rape? What is the plan? Because talking about Keisha and fighting at the gas station, that's cool. That's today. But what does that have to do with 10 to 20 years from now? So if Keisha and them fighting and brawling and doing this today as of 2023, so in 2033, what's going to happen? Like, well, seriously, I'm about to get real serious. So will the black Communitah will be in a what is it called? Will the black Communitah be in a police state? Let's rewind that. Will the black Communitah be in a police state? Will it be martial law declared on the so-called black Communitah? And the thing is, it's not going to be declared upon the woman. It's going to be declared upon you, gentlemen. Huh, gentlemen? All the violence and stuff going on right now, gentlemen. I mean, let's be honest. We filling up a lot of these stats. A lot of these jails are filled up with young men coming from these single motherhood homes. And that's as of 2023. So in 2033, gentlemen, is the so-called American black community going to be, is martial law going to be declared on the so-called black Communitah? Will the black Communitah in 10 years from now be a police state? I'm asking legit questions. I'm not playing. I'm dead. Before I was playing, I was kind of jokey-joke, but gentlemen, I'm more and more I keep talking, the more stuff keeps coming to my mind, gentlemen. I'm dead. Listen, I'm dead serious. Will martial law be declared upon the so-called black Communitah in the next 10 years from now? If things are getting out of hand with these kids, and especially in these Chicagos, and we see reports, children fighting teachers in schools. I mean, come on, gentlemen, this is happening right now. So once again, I mean, I hate to say this, will there be a complete segregation again? Are we going back to segregation again? Seriously, the way that things are going now, these women are cleared their independence. They're free. They can do whatever they want to do. You gentlemen still out here. You still skeeting and beating in Keisha. You still clapping them cheeks. She says she's independent from you. So the nuclear family is basically non-existent. Even as right now, we're hanging on by a thread. So within in 10 years, that nuclear family is bye-bye. It's really going to be done in 10 years, gentlemen. 20 years, goodbye. So, gentlemen, I'm just trying to figure out, like if you gentlemen are trying to get a grip on this whole community thing, gentlemen, you need to start you need to start negotiating or something. Like, as of right now, I don't understand why you gentlemen are waiting. Like, I'm serious. I don't understand why you gentlemen are waiting to. Once again, you gentlemen are on panels talking this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 and you're discussing the problem. But gentlemen, I think you need to be a little bit more proactive. Because, I mean, I really do see that the Communitah, the so-called American black Communitah, is going to be in a police state. I could see the black, you could say it's unconstitutional, whatever. Gentlemen, I'm going to be honest with you. I could see the so-called American black community being a police state in the next 10 years. I could see martial law declared upon the so-called American black Communitah in the next 10, definitely in the next 10 years. I mean, hell, gentlemen, that's another thing I thought about too. Let's hold up. Let's rewind real quick. Gentlemen, also this dating thing, right? So this woman claims to be independent from you. And right, a lot of these women talking about the money. If he don't have money, he don't have money. I mean, I could pull up videos all day talking about if he ain't got money, girl, just don't deal with him. This, that, and the third. Broke, but dusty, this, that, and the third. Gentlemen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Are you gentlemen ready to spend $1,500, $1,000 to $1,500 just to date Keisha? Hold on, let's rewind that. Gentlemen, are you ready, especially in the next 10 years, are you gentlemen ready to spend probably like $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 just to date Keisha? Because this is what time she's on today. So 10 years from now, gentlemen, I'm telling you, all this chivalry stuff that you guys keep, this leave it to beaver nonsense, you gentlemen are still on back in the 60s, gentlemen. These women are going to be well past that, especially within the next 10 years. So are you gentlemen ready to drop about a good $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 just to date Keisha? And she's gonna have her kids. So gentlemen, are you ready to deal with that? Like, you guys think I'm playing. Listen, I'm dead serious. Gentlemen, are you ready to spend at least $1,000 just to get to know Keisha? Because that's what time these women are going to be on. Because they're toying with it now, like it's in your face that they're letting you know now. But gentlemen, I'm telling you, especially within the next, the Gen Z generation, the Gen Z generation female is definitely gonna be on demon time. You gentlemen, if you're not pulling up to little Keisha in 2033 with a Maybach, gentlemen, she's not gonna listen. She's not with you. Come on, gentlemen. I'm asking these serious questions. I don't understand how you gentlemen are not having panels about this. If you gentlemen are not coming to the table in the next 10 years with at least $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, gentlemen, these women are not going to deal with you at all. If you're not going to buy her a Birkin bag, yes, let's rewind that. Yes, I did say a Birkin bag. If you gentlemen are not coming out with that type of bread, Keisha's not going to talk to you. Little Keisha, Big Keisha's daughter, ain't going to talk to you. So, gentlemen, I'm trying to figure out what is your game plan, because I'm asking legitimate questions, and I don't understand you gentlemen are just, is this not registered? Is this not going through your brain? Are these scenarios that I'm talking about, is this not going through your brain? A police state? Martial law? Good, nuclear family basically done? You're talking about even to date this female, you probably gonna at least have excuse me, man, I can't talk to that. You're talking about at least having $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 just to meet up with Keisha, because that's what time they're gonna be on. Like I said, they're hinting to it now, but gentlemen, it's gonna be a real spiel, especially in 10 years. Hell, probably in the next couple of years, these women are gonna be like, listen, if you ain't got 1,500, I'm not talking to you. Once again, are you gentlemen ready to deal with these type of, like, this is coming, gentlemen. This is right at your foot. This is right at your door. Maybe not the police state, or maybe not the police state in the martial law. I mean, that could be a little bit more time down the road. But man, if things keep going the way it's going, gentlemen, are you gentlemen ready to deal with martial law being declared on the so-called Black American Communitah? Are you gentlemen ready for that? Are you ready to? I mean, I would hate to have this. I don't want to bring up the segregation and stuff like that, but gentlemen, if the things keep going the way it's going, gentlemen, it's going to be, you're going to be forced to separate. You might have to prove that you're not part of that you're not part of these over here. No, I'm not with them over there. I'm not with them. You're gonna have to prove that. Like, how is America gonna look at you, gentlemen, you middle class gentlemen? How is America gonna look at you? Come on, gentlemen, these are some legit questions. How is America going to look at you, middle class gentlemen? This female's supposed to be with you, but she's so-called independent. Kids out here going crazy because they're coming from her single parent household. So, gentlemen, what good are you to the United States if you don't have things under control? Seriously, what good are you, gentlemen? Like you got your little respect now, and the real respect is coming from the brothers that's rolling. That's where everybody's getting the most respect, because these brothers said they're rolling and they're actually doing it. So this is, they're getting chastised, but at the same time, they're getting a lot of respect and they're getting a lot of love. These passport guys, brothers that's practicing the SYSBM, you're getting a lot of love. But for the gentleman that's still sitting here, you still in La La Land, you still. Keisha, hold up.
Keisha. I love me some Keisha. I can't live my life without Keisha. Keisha is my whole world. I can't see living my life without Keisha. Come on, Keisha, give me a chance. I could be the man that you need, Keisha. Please give me a chance.
Man, you sound like a You sound like a straight up So yes, gentlemen, I have a real concern about you gentlemen. The 75 to 80% of you gentlemen still sitting here in the Communitah. What are your plans? Once again, gentlemen, I'm about to ask this one last time. What are your plans for the future, gentlemen? Because I had some legit talking points. I would say 5 years. I'm gonna say 10 to 20 years, gentlemen. That the nuclear family situation is a done deal. What is your function? Will you even be a part of this community? Huh? Will your community be in a police state? Is it going back to the 60s? Are you guys gonna be a police state? Will martial law be declared upon you? Because these kids are out of control coming from these women? Because she's independent and free, so that means she's gonna teach that free and independent stuff to her children. So that means her children about to come out here and act buck wild. Huh, gentlemen? Hell, are they gonna bring out segregation just for the so-called American black community back another 10, 20 years from now, gentlemen? You gentlemen gonna have to prove that you're not with this group over here, gentlemen, that's causing all the ruckus, gentlemen? Once again, gentlemen, these are some legit questions. I'm not playing. Listen, gentlemen, I'm dead serious. Have you gentlemen counted up the cost? Have you even thought that far down the road, gentlemen? These things are happening as I'm speaking to you now. Things are getting worse. Things are not getting better. So I don't understand how you gentlemen are having panels about you who's submitting to who and all this other stuff. When gentlemen, all that conversation should really cease and desist. You gentlemen should decide where are you headed? Like, where are you going? Where are you gentlemen headed? Still sitting up in the black community to this day. Where are you headed? Where are you going? You're only kidding yourself if you think if you're going to be ahead of some household in the next 10 to 20 years. You gentlemen are going to be head of some household within the next 10 to 20 years? Are you crazy? Are you dumb? Or are you stupid? First about that. Are you dumb or are you stupid? So once again, gentlemen, I have legit questions. I have legit concerns about you gentlemen still sticking here in the Communitah within the next 10 to 20 years. I have legit concerns. Oh, but I can hear some of y'all right now. Hold up.
So 12, what are we supposed to do, 12? What are we supposed to do? Like, I love me some Keisha, man. But what are we supposed to do, 12? Because I love me some Keisha, man. I love Lisa and them titties, man. 12, what are we supposed to do with ourselves? We can't live without Keisha and Lisa.
Sound like a bitch. Sound like a straight up bitch. Huh, gentlemen? That's how some of y'all sound right now. What are we supposed to be doing? Okay, 12, I hear what you're saying, but what are we supposed to be doing? Well, gentlemen, I asked at the beginning, are you gentlemen going to separate and form your own group? Because that's how it's going to be. You're going to have to form your own group. That's a legit solution. I'm dead serious when I say that. You gentlemen are probably going to have to form a different group within the next 10 to 20 years. The way that things are going right now, the way that things are projected, and the way that things that I'm seeing it, gentlemen, you're going to have to form your own group without Keisha. Because Keisha is definitely not going to be on your timetable. She's not going to be on your schedule. Keisha is not going to listen to what the you got to say, especially in the next 10, 20 years. That's okay. Little Keisha. Yeah, big Keisha is still going to be out there running them out. But little Keisha, little Gen Z Keisha, little Keisha, yeah, she not with you at all. She really going to be on demon time. So once again, gentlemen, let's go back to the top for the 80, 20, 70, 75, 80% of you gentlemen still in the Communitah right now. That's not going to leave. That's going to ride it out. And, I'm going to ride it out till the wheels fall off. Cool. So what are you gentlemen going to do for your future in the next 10 to 20 years? That's all I got to say, man. I appreciate everybody. Once again, give yourself a hand. Give yourself a hand. Give yourself a hand. Hopefully, somebody takes it seriously. Because I'm asking these legit questions. I'm not playing. In the beginning, I was playing. I was ha. But now, seriously, gentlemen, as I got talking, gentlemen, things start coming. I'm like, yeah, I can see that definitely happening within the next 10 to 20 years. 10, 20, 30 years. I could, hell, no, not 30 years. I can see that the next 10 to 20 years. That police state happening within the so-called Black community, the way things are going right now, gentlemen. Yeah, I can see that. I can see the so-called Black community going to back to a police state. I would hate to have to say segregation. They're gonna bring back segregation, but gentlemen, for the purposes of safety, yeah, gentlemen, I can see that really happening. And for the gentlemen that you out here working hard, this, that, and the third, you gentlemen are going to have to prove that you not with them over there. Now, I'm not with them over there. I'm not with them. And you gentlemen gonna have to prove that. So, gentlemen, it's looking kind of scary for you gentlemen right now. It's looking kind of scary. And I want you gentlemen to have this plan in place. Have this plan in place, gentlemen, because things, your whatever grip that you think you have on right now on this female in the community, gentlemen, that grip is being loosened every You gentlemen are like this right now. Actually, you like this. You really don't have a grip on anything. You were like this, but over the decades, that grip kept getting loose and loose and loose. And as of 2023, gentlemen, your hands are like this. So whatever grip that you thought you had on this woman in this community, gentlemen, that's damn near a done deal right now. So I can't imagine in 10 years what that's really going to look like. But once again, gentlemen, that's all. That's it for my show, man. I appreciate everybody. Once again, hey, listen, guys, come by the website, donate to the Cash App and to the PayPal. Please, I appreciate it. You know, we doing some things around here. The show is getting better and better. Getting some new equipment, doing some things, and just, you know, this is, once again, all this was in love. All this was in love. I was trying to be funny at first, but nah, the more I kept talking, I'm like, nah, I can see this really going down this road. I'm not speaking of hypotheticals. I can really see they bringing it back to, they're going to be having a segregated side of a city for you so-called black people, because you guys can't get your mind right. And for the rest of you normal people, I'm not with them. You probably gonna have to prove it. Yeah, I mean, come on, gentlemen. This is legit. This is legit. This is legit. But hey, man, that's my time on. Talking for almost an hour, man. I appreciate everybody. Once again, please like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, gentlemen, once again, this is something that you have to think about. This is something that you seriously have to ponder and think about. For those who are still sitting here in the Communitah, claiming to this is my community and these are my women, this, that, and the third, cool. I'm not gonna argue that. You just gonna have to talk to her, because she's leaving. She's leaving out the door. You're standing here, she's rolling. So there's a miscommunication going on somewhere. But once again, gentlemen, I want you gentlemen to be happy. I want you gentlemen to form the utopia that your granddaddy and them dreamed of back in the 60s. Because anyways, Keisha's rolling out the door, so Keisha don't see what you saying, but it is what it is. But you guys stay up, man. Have a good one. Peace.